everybody, give me a second. Are we live? Yes. Eric is saying good morning, good evening, good afternoon, sound check, sound check, sound check. Hi everyone. Olga says, hi, are you the teacher today? Fala-me un... Consagrado. Speak English, man. Maybe on Friday. I don't speak Spanish, says Olga. Alright, sound check is coming. Alright, everybody. Alright, we are live, right? Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms like Teams, everybody. Welcome to the Forex Trading Week, day 5, everybody. So today we're finishing our Forex Trading Week, okay? Hopefully you've implemented anything that you've learned so far into the live markets. That's the purpose, everybody, of the Forex Trading Week. Try to bring your strategy to the trading table and test it, alright? Okay, tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, Todd is asking on Teams, tomorrow, Todd, we have the Fibonacci finally, alright? Finally, you know, tomorrow, that's the channel, give me a second, everybody. And tomorrow, finally, right, the Fibonacci trading, you know, ABCD rules and so on and so on. Okay, tomorrow, and then we have the Fibonacci's and so on. Alright everybody, so you are going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Do you have your chart set up and ready for trading, everybody? We didn't cover indicators yet, but do you have your charts and ready for trading? Everybody, give me a second. I need to open. Do I have market wave on GBP? I'm building my charts on JForex for next year. GBP, USD, market wave, market wave. The last one is euro dollar. So after euro dollar, GBP. No, we should have GBP AUD market wave, GBP. Oh, GBP AUD, GBP CAD, GBP CHF. Why is this euro? Alright, anyway, you know, we have so AUD CAD, AUD CHF, euro and GBP. Okay, I don't have it. Thanks, my consequence. Alright, everybody, so risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn, and let's go to charts, everybody. Max was shorting Bitcoin. Let's see what happens on Bitcoin. Max was shorting the daily short-term trend. Okay, Max on Teams, if you do want to do anything, type in the chat, everybody. Talking about trade management, right? You can get out of the trade, Max, it's number 1. You can get out of the trade if you want. You can double down, enter again and build a position, or you can do nothing. So the first one, you know, it's Max. You were shorting, it made sense, the short, you know. Okay, no big deal. So far the market is struggling. Alex, is Alex here? Alex, it's euro AUD long. Right, everybody? See what we talked about yesterday. No, I'm not saying that Alex is wrong, but yesterday we talked about exactly this. You know, when you double down, so Alex entered 3 positions of 0.5%. Now all of those are in a negative territory. How much are you risking? See, everybody? Risk management, maybe not in the Forex Course 101, but in the Advanced Institutional Trader Course, you know, this is a key. I mean, there are different key things that we must learn, you know. Psychology is the big one, of course, sure. I mean, the biggest one is psychology, but, you know, risk, you know, I mean, those are techniques, right? Euro AUD, LX, what do you want to do? Then we go to Olga, Euro CAD, Olga, Euro CAD, buying the daily market wave. Okay, buying the daily market wave. Olga is here, everybody. What do you want to do, Olga? Do you want to get out of the trade? Do you want to double down, enter again and build a position? Do you want to do, I mean, you can do nothing also. Hello, Alex. Alex, what do you want to do on Euro AUD? Euro AUD is going against us. You are in 3 positions. Yesterday everything was good and there was sunshine. Today, you know, it's now retail trader retail trader thinking, right? Okay, so Alex, tell me, what do you want to do on Euro dollar, Euro AUD, sorry. You have 3 positions and Fibo or Ichi, it's barking on you, you know. And then we have EuroCAD with Olga. Olga, it's buying daily market wave. Olga, do you want to do anything? You can get out, you can double down, or do nothing. Then this is EuroCAD. Then we have Olga, Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, it's in profit. Euro New Zealand is in profit. Olga, what do you want to do? Do you want to get out or double down, you know? Euro New Zealand, Olga buying daily market wave on Euro New Zealand too. There is no right or wrong, everybody. EuroCAD market wave is up. I will leave it. Okay, listen up one more time, everybody. Okay, there is no right or wrong, right? Listen up one more time. In the next 2 weeks, you're going to learn about the Fibonacci, which is another tool, right? Okay, and similarly to the short-term trend or the market wave, you know, similarly, you know, the Fibonacci has a stop loss below the A, and as the market wave has the stop loss below the most recent relevant low. Make sense, everybody? Okay. So if you enter the trade here, you know, example, or in the Fibonacci sequence, you know, which works more or less with the same principles, you know, and you enter the trade here, example, you know, but then the market goes against you and against you and against you and against you, and you say, well, just leave it there because the pattern is up. Alright, just leave it there, the pattern is up. Make sense? The manager is going to call you and is going to ask you, why did you let all this profit come to dust? Does this make sense? As Enrique said, exclamation point. Does this make sense, everybody? No, we are not saying right or wrong. The manager is going to ask you if this is the market wave, right? Like, could be a short-term trend too. It doesn't really matter, you know? You enter here somewhere, you know, it doesn't really matter when you enter. So you got some profits, you know, and then your profits are going to dust, example, and now you are at break even, example, and now you are in a negative territory. Makes sense, everybody? You went from positive territory making money to a negative territory, and the manager is saying, not right or wrong, but I mean, why did you do that? Make sense, everybody? Now there is no right or wrong, and I'm not asking you, do you agree with me? I'm asking you, does this question make sense to you? Type in the chat, everybody, yes, this question makes sense to me, or type in the chat, no, this question is too advanced, it doesn't make sense to me, you know. And we're not, and one more time, we're not talking about right or wrong, alright, everybody? Okay. So back to we were talking about Olga and talking about EuroCAD, right? And we were talking about the Euro New Zealand, you know. See Euro New Zealand, everybody. Okay, let's do an exercise. So Olga, I'm calling you, I'm the boss, and I'm calling Olga, and all of you guys are Olga's analysts and traders. Okay, so Olga is the team leader in the office, you know, in the hedge fund, and I'm calling Olga, and I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart example, you know, and I'm calling Olga, and I'm asking Olga, I'm going to even on 2-hour chart example. Didn't change much, but I'm going to call Olga and I'm going to ask her, Olga, why did you let all of these profits from here to here, why did you let all of these profits go to dust? And it's still falling, by the way. Why are you going to, what are you going to tell me? And remember, everybody, we are not saying right or wrong. If you have a good explanation, we say a good defense, then the manager is going to say, all right, all good, you know, stay in. It's not really a big deal. What would be your defense, everybody, when the manager calls you in the office and says, why did you let all of these profits, you know, come to dust? Example. And then I'm going to call Alex, you know, and I'm going to ask him again, you know, I mean, you were profitable on 3 positions, especially those 2. And I'm going to go to the 1-hour chart example to make my point, right? You know, and I'm going to ask Alex the same story, and again, you know, why did you let, especially from those 2 positions down here, why did you let all of this money go to dust? What are you going to tell me? And we are not saying right or wrong. You are not going to get fired. You are not going to receive a warning. I'm trying to teach you, I'm trying to brainstorm an idea with you, if what the manager is asking, if does this make sense? And let me give you a bad news, everybody. I mean, the only answer the manager is not going to accept it. Oh, it's my strategy. They don't want to hear strategy. You are there to make money, you know. Or if the manager, some managers are rude, if the manager is rude, he's going to say, well, change the freaking strategy. This strategy is not working. This strategy, it's letting the market eat all of your profits. Isn't the manager right? Example. Isn't the manager right? Moving forward, Marcus still in euro dollar. Marcus shorting the weekly. Marcus, what do you want to do? I'm seeing Marcus on Teams. Marcus, do you want to get in, double down, close the trade or do nothing? Then we have Alex again. You, Alex, you are long on GBP CAD, Alex. Alex is long on GBP CAD. Do you want to buy the market? I mean, do you want to get out of the trade, everybody? Where is the... Now it's too much here stuff, right? There you go. Trade management. Alex, do you want to get out of the trade? Do you want to double down, enter again and build a position? Or do nothing? What's the plan on GBP CAD? Alex. And then you are long on... Oh, 2 times. You're 2 times long on GBP CAD. Okay, see everybody what happens now? See everybody talking about risk. Alex, you were late to the class, to the show. But I was telling Olga, like, you know, how risk management, appropriately managing the risk when you build a position, you know, everything was good and fine up in here, and now, you know, you have 3 positions, 0.5% going against you. Okay, everybody, don't judge yourself, just try to learn, alright? Try to learn. Everybody, go on Teams. Here you have the professional trader Mike Speedbull folder, you know. Here you have also the if you want, here you have the FX Boss Strategy Laboratory Lab, you know, and you can ask questions, you know. You are not active enough, I'm telling you, talk more, share more, ask more questions. Make sense, everybody? Oh, today I was over trading. Hello, I'm Alex, and today I was over trading. This is the picture from the show. This is the picture from the chart. You know, I was risking 3 positions of 0.5%, and now, you know, I have issues managing risk or whatever, I mean really whatever, right? On Teams, everybody who are watching YouTube, you know, we have those communities are for free, doesn't cost you a cent. Okay, tell your friends and family to join Teams. Boss, do you have, no, I don't, everybody, I don't want to even mention it, you know, just not to have the ideas, you know. I don't like Discord, it's too user not friendly, you know. Okay. Olga, I have a question. We said before that if it is my strategy, then I have to stay in or not. Everybody, what is the answer to Olga's question? Example. This is now Forex Course 2 conversation, everybody. Make sense? This is Forex Course 2 conversation now. Alright? I have my strategy, and my strategy is saying, well, I'm going to buy the uptrend, I'm going to enter at the end of retracement, and I'm going to profit take somewhere. This is the strategy, example, you know. So me as Olga and Alex and everybody else, I'm going to enter in the right place, you know. Up in here I'm going to have the take profit level, down in here I'm going to have the stop loss level. But then the manager calls me in the office and it's asking me a different question. Olga, why did you let all of this money come to dust? And Olga is asking the manager, well, should I stay in the trade, yes or no? And the manager is asking, I'm not asking you this, I'm asking you, why did you let all the money come to dust? And Olga is going to ask again, yes, Mr. Manager, but you told me should I obey my strategy or not? And the manager is going to say to Olga, listen to me, girl, I'm not talking about your strategy. I'm not talking about your strategy. I'm not saying right or wrong. I just want to know, why did you let all of these profits come to dust? You can ask Mattia, everybody, from Slovenia, and Heraldo, and the guys who went into the, you know, it's called the Pitbull experience. You know, I don't get this, I don't get this, I don't get this. You know, you are telling me that I need to follow the strategy, you are telling me that I need to obey the rules, and now the Pitbull comes along and it's asking me, why am I doing this? The Pitbull is not against obeying the rules. The Pitbull is just the manager. The Pitbull is just asking a slightly different question. Why are you letting all the money come to that? It's a different question. It's a fair enough question. What can I tell you? You know, in this case, I will get out with profit. If I'm allowed to do this. Everybody, let's take pen and paper, you know, the old guys, we are the old pen and paper, and let's write this down. I am running a business. Make sense, everybody? You don't need to ask for permission, if I'm allowed to. You are running your business. I'm not talking about learning now, I'm not talking about the course. I'm talking about, you know, am I allowed to profit take? I mean, there is no right or wrong anyway. And as always, you know, the scammers are calling me during this time, you know, the scammers, I don't know, the internet companies, phones, whatever, you know. Make sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong. So, Olga, do you want to get out with profit on Euro New Zealand? Olga, can you see my messages? Yes, Alex, I'm seeing your messages. Alex, I'm seeing your messages on YouTube. I didn't check Teams, give me a second. Sir, can you see my... Yeah, I'm seeing your message on YouTube, yes. Okay, Alex? So, Olga, what do you want to do? Do you want to get out of a trade? Do you want to double down, enter again and build a position? Or do you want to do You can do nothing. Okay, what do you want to do when you're in New Zealand, everybody? And okay, but remember, the story doesn't end here. If you get out now with profit, you are learning this stuff, you are learning how to think. Then if the market goes back up and start making higher highs, higher lows, Olga and everybody else, Olga is just a name. And if you are not back in, the manager is going to call you in the office and is going to ask you, well, why didn't you enter again? Why aren't you in this trade? Make sense, everybody? This is the profession. That's the job. Constantly monitoring your setup, constantly adapting your setup, following the rules. Fair enough. I will get out with profit. All right. Let's close. Close position. Excellent. And remember, everybody, that before you close the trade, you must have a technical reason. Now, so right now Olga has, well, it's making lower lows, lower highs. Applause to Olga, make all sense. So the market on this smaller time frame changed trends, changed the short-term trend. This was the reason for me to get out. Okay, everybody? And in the end, we're going to talk about, starting from next week, we are starting the Black Friday promotions, okay? Some of you guys are already in. Okay, everybody? Alex, what do you want to do on Euro AUD? You have 3 positions losing so far. Do you want to get out? Do you want to stay in? Do you want to double down? What do you want to do, Alex? Alex, I'm calling you into the office and I'm going to ask you, similarly to Olga, everybody, everybody help Alex out. I'm going to call in the office and like Olga, I'm going to ask you, Alex, why are you staying in those trades? That's the question. I'm not saying that you are wrong, I'm asking you, why are you staying in those trades? Boss, is it wrong to stay in a trade? If you know why yes, then it's not wrong. Makes sense, everybody? But you are learning this stuff, you are learning how to think, you are learning the thinking processes of a future potential professional trader. Make sense? If you see that the market is going against you, and we all did this back in time, right? We pray to God, to Buddha, Dalai Lama, God knows who, that, oh, please, the market is going to reverse, and, I know the market is going to reverse, and I know the market is going to go my way, but the market is dropping and dropping and dropping, and ultimately the market stopped you out. Example. Make sense, everybody? So if you are staying in the trade, if you know why, that's okay. But if you are staying in a trade, going against you, and you have no clue why, then it's not okay. Knowledge-wise, you need to grow, you need to get more knowledge. Make sense? Moving forward, Alex, GBP CAD, and finally Marcus, shorting GBP USD. Marcus, shorting GBP USD, what do you want to do? Do you want to get out of the trade, double down? There is no right or wrong. And who is Max? Max about Bitcoin. Max was shorting Bitcoin. Max, I have no answer for you. From you. See everybody? Max is saying, leave it there because they're the previous bearish candle. See, this is a technical reason. Makes sense, everybody? Applause to you, Max. The market is going against me, the white candle, but still the pattern is down, and Max and well, look at the previous bearish candle. This is my reference to me staying in a trade. Makes all the sense. Alright. Marcus want to double down. Alright, we're going to GBP USD, we're going to sell again, sell, submit order. doubling down. Marcus, tell me where is the stop loss. Marcus, shorting daily STT. Okay, so far I'm going to have the same stop loss, Marcus, 1.3482. okay, yes boss, but on the first trade put the stop loss on break even. All right, we are learning now. Marcus is going to put the stop loss of the first trade to break even. There you go. I need to double check 3. All right. No, this was not the correct. This was the stop loss. This was the stop loss of this trade. So what 3,450. All right. So 3,450. Edit stop loss. 1.3450 something. All right. Just to. There you go. Congratulations, Marcus. Good job managing trades, managing the risk correctly. Enrique, it's one of the reasons about risk, so I can close positive position before reach take profit. I say it because ritual trader live and believes that goes to. So if I see change trend in small time frame, it is a good idea to close position. I don't know. That's on you guys. But Enrique, yes, this is the logic. Makes sense, everybody? I cannot give you advice, oh, it's good to do. I'm simply asking a question. Like here in New Zealand, you know, all going up and up and up. And then the market is making lower lows, lower highs. And the manager comes along and says, well, why do you let the market eat you alive, all the profits? Make sense? Now, how are you going to get in and out? How are you going to manage risk? How are you going to manage the trade? I don't know. That's on you. Make sense? Can you see my text now? Yes, Alex. I'm seeing your text, Alex. Make sense, everybody? I can tell you, I mean, in the advanced course, I'm telling you what I'm doing, you know, I'm giving you different strategies. When we trade together, you know. Alex, I'm seeing you. Can you see my text? Yes, I can see your text. Olga says, no, Alex, we don't see your messages. Alex, I have, Olga, can you see my message here? And then you have, can you see my text now? Yes. Otherwise, type in on Teams, Alex. Okay, everybody. Next, let's move forward. Today it's our last day. Tomorrow we start with the Fibonacci's. What do you want to buy, sell, what asset, what pattern, what time frame? Where is the stop loss? Where is the I had problem with the chat on YouTube. Don't worry, type on Teams. Everybody type in the chat, what do you want to buy, sell? There is no right or wrong. You can buy, sell Bitcoin, gold, indexes, whatever. There is no right or wrong. In the meantime, let us see. Heraldo is not working. Heraldo didn't work yesterday. Heraldo is not working today. I mean, so far, right? The account is still, everybody. We are testing our new partner, right? And testing our new partner, you know. Let's go here. We're testing a new capital partner. This partner, it's only for traders who can... No, listen up. This partner, it's only suitable for traders in the advanced course, not analysts in the Forex Course 101, who can maintain the risk below 10%, I mean the drawdown below 10%. Okay, if your drawdown is 20%, 15%, then your capital partner, it's Darwinex. Okay, so this is Heraldo so far, you know. We are trying to move from 5,000 funding to 20,000, from 20,000 to 100,000, and so on and so on. It's going to take us 6 months, you know, but anyway, we are testing this new partner. We'll see how this goes. Eurocat wants to close the position. Olga is going to EuroCAD, wants to close the position. All right. Okay, what would be the technical reason for you to close the position? I checked the small time frame and I don't want to keep this position opened. Are you sure, Olga? There is no right or wrong. What about the... Olga, do you have a higher low or a lower high, everybody? Address technicals before you decide. See, everybody, here the market made lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Now the market made still a lower high, but higher low. Do you have enough technical reasons to get out? Okay, Olga, I'm sure, all right. Okay, maybe if I can give you an advice, everybody, when you have a higher low, right? Put the stop loss maybe below the higher low, just maybe, right? I'm brainstorming an idea. Put the stop loss below the higher low, just in case if the market goes up and up and up. Because if you get out of the trade and the market... I mean, I love this job, you know. I love being a pitbull, I love being your manager, everybody. You know, Olga is going to get out of the trade and the market is going to push up in an uptrend. I'm going to call Olga, come into the office again. Come to the office again, Olga, and I'm going to ask Olga, why did you close the trade? What's the answer? Olga, why did you close the trade? Everybody, I know you're retail, right? But you cannot, you're all growing, try not to use the language, oh, I don't like. When you enter the trade, there is nothing to like about the entry. When you manage the trade, there is nothing to like. This is kind of math, statistic, you know, probabilities. If you get out of the trade, there is nothing to like. Oh, I like my profit, you know. The manager is going to call you, why did you close the trade? Make sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong. Okay, so I'm closing, Olga, I'm closing your trade, and everybody, if I close the trade now with the higher low, am I speculating that the market is going to go down? Yeah, but you're also speculating that the market is going to go up. Yes, we agree on that. Either way, it's speculation, but that's why I would put the stop loss below this higher low. Does this make sense to you, everybody? Does this make sense? Olga is saying 4-hour market wave is broken, so give me a second. Where is Olga? This is EuroCAD. EuroCAD, Olga buying, but you're buying the daily market wave, Olga. And just to check, we do have EuroCAD market wave. Give me a second. We do have EuroCAD market wave. In the meantime, I'm going to close the position, close position, all right? So if the market goes up like this, Olga, today, tomorrow, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to call in the office and I'm going to ask you, why did you close this trade? Make sense, everybody? EuroCAD 4-hour chart, well, the market wave is down anyway. It's not up. You know, the market wave on the 4-hour chart is down anyway, but you are, if I'm not mistaken, you are buying the daily, right? If I'm not mistaken, everybody. Okay. Before you close a trade, you can also check the higher. I mean, this is not that easy, right? But because of candles, and now you can also check the higher time frame. Now we're not saying right or wrong. You must understand the logic behind the conversation with the managers. When the manager asks you why did you do that, he's not saying right or wrong. When Olga is going to, Olga just close the trade, I'm not going to say, you know, right or wrong, I'm just going to ask, You know, if the market goes up, I'm going to ask Olga, why did you close when you saw a higher low? And Olga is going to say, well, but the 4-hour market wave is down. And I'm going to say, yes, but, you know, why didn't you put the stop loss on the higher low? Example. Do you understand, everybody? I mean, are you aware how many losers we have, non-necessarily unnecessary losers, and how many small take profits we do have unnecessary? You must learn how to think as a professional trader, okay? And we are not saying right or wrong, don't worry. All right, moving forward, everybody, we have what, 15 more minutes? What do you want to buy, sell, what asset, what pattern, what time frame? There is no right or wrong. If there is nobody on YouTube, I'm going to go with student traders on Teams. Marcus, short NZK daily short-term trend. Say Marcus on Teams. So we're going to clone chart. NZK daily short, the short-term. All right, short-term daily. Wow, finally, right? This market was up and down, up and down, up and down, you know, going nowhere for quite a long time, but now finally, right? Pushing down. And I'm sorry I don't have the market wave, at least not in here, but you know, give me a second. You know, just maybe this would be the hard high then. You know, starting from this up downtrend, right? So extension, this is a hard extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Marcus, the market, are you sure that you want to short right now? Look at this bullish candle, the market must retrace anyway. I closed all my positions at our last day of trading. All right. Yeah, but about technical stuff here, right? Give me a second. Alex, you didn't answer to me. Alex, talk to me. Alex, hedge fund trader. Alex, talk to me. When the manager is challenging you, why do you keep all the 3 positions going down? Why it's still open? What's the answer? Marcus, are you sure they want to short it now? We can go to the 2-hour chart. Give me a second, everybody. The market must retrace, right? GBP USD is doing well. So Marcus, can you see here? You know, maybe from the 2-hour chart, just an example. You know, past resistance. Everybody, you've learned counter trend lines. Why aren't you using, Marcus? Why don't you use counter trend lines to enter the market? Marcus, why don't you use counter trend lines? You know, the market's going against you, everybody. Okay, try not to speculate. No, and again, I'm not saying that the market is wrong. Make sense, everybody? But if you see this, the market's making higher highs, higher lows, example, and then you go on the daily, the Marcus want to short, you know, and you see bullish candle, alright, doji kind of indecision, but still bullish candle going up, and you have this bullish candle forming, candlestick formations, everybody, you know, this candle must close. Marcus, why wouldn't you wait a bearish candle to close on the daily before you short the market? We are here to implement what we have learned so far, everybody. Why don't you use the knowledge from the manual? Why don't you use the knowledge from the manual? Where is candlestick formation? This manual is for free. bearish. Everybody, why don't you use the knowledge from the manual, you know, and put this on the side of the trading station, you know, like this, you know, have the candlestick formation, print it out from YouTube or Google, whatever. This is not mine anyway. Find the one that you understand and you like. Closed all positions on Euro AUD because short-term trend is broken. But you are not trading the short-term trend. Alex, oh, I hate you, you know. I'm looking for traders. I'm not selling you a course. Do you understand this? We are looking for traders. Our job is not to pat you on the back and tell you anything, you know. Make sense, everybody? If you want to close all the trades, you must know why. Make sense, everybody? And Euro AUD, you were long on the daily consolidation. Let's go on the daily consolidation. I'm going to obey whatever you say, not a problem. We're going to go on the daily consolidation. This is the daily consolidation. Okay. So if this daily candle closes whatever, bullish or bearish, and then goes back up, the manager is going to call you again, Alex, and ask you, why did you close the trade? Make sense, everybody? If this market, example, now I'm speculating, if this market is going to be locked in this consolidation, small one, you know, and you're closing the trade, and tomorrow or the next day is going to push up, the manager is going to ask, why did you close those trades? Everybody, make sense? I want you to understand that now you are going to have 3 losing trades. Alex, make sense? And this is not me doing this, you are going to do this, make sense? Exactly. Todd is saying on Teams that in any case, when you stay in, you must know why are the technical reasons that you are staying in. If you double down, you must know the reasons, the technical reason why are you doubling down. And if you close the trade, you must have and know the technical reasons why did you close the trade. Because you don't want to have unnecessary losers and taking small profits. How many of you online are taking small profits still today? Father Boss is here, confession time. Confession time, everybody. How many of you online are still today taking small profits? After 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you're still making small profits, everybody. I mean, you are still taking small profits. Alex, I'm going to close, and then we're going to talk about Black Friday, everybody, next 2 weeks. Close position. Close position. All right. Euro AUD. Done. Okay, everybody, now let's talk about briefly about this. Okay, every year this time, so here it goes, the quote, don't let 2026 to be just another year. Okay, the offer this year is similar to last year, you know, it's called Fast Track. Okay, packages for Fast Track, everybody, not mandatory if you want, you know. Fast Track 1000, it costs you 1000 euros or dollars, depends when you live, you know. If you pay, if you invest $1,000, you are going to get Forex Course 202 group sessions for 6 months. Okay, 1 per week session. All right, you are going to get the Darwinex Zero account for 3 months for free. Okay, everybody, this is one. Fast Track 250. With this, you get Forex Course 202, the Advanced Institutional Trader Program, private or group sessions for 6 months, 1 per week. You get Darwinex Zero account for 1 year for free, where you can get funded with real capital. And you have the FX Boss Trading Desk for 6 months for free. You see us, not me anymore. Back in time it was me, now it's the group. You know, Melissa and Douglas and Geraldo, you see us trading live everyday setups. And the best one, it's this Fast Track 5000. It's also more money, right? But you get the Advanced Institutional Trader Course for 1 year, and you get then all the extra courses for free. Fibonacci Mastery Index course, learn how to hedge as a pro, learn about risk. We're currently running a risk course. All of those are worth more than 20k. Then you have Darwinex Zero account for 1 year for free, where you can get funded, and you get the trading desk, our trading desk, 1 year for free. You see us trading live, you know. All right. And then you have the Forex Course 202, the Advanced Institutional Trader Program. It's called the group called Forever. Okay. It's fair enough. This is heavy, sure, but it's also, you know, you have everything for free basically, you know, all the extra courses and everything. Okay, everybody. This is for the next 2 weeks. And back to charts. Yeah, if you are interested, send me an email, everybody, mikefxboss@gmail.com, or you can connect on Teams. You know, you can ask questions here. I mean, most of you guys are already in some package in one way or another. Okay, it's not really a problem. Yeah, I'm going to, for some of you it's too soon to go on Darwinex, fair enough. Okay, you're not ready yet. But talking about the future, maybe, you know. Okay, everybody? Homework for tomorrow. Tomorrow we start with the Fibonacci's, everybody. Homework for tomorrow. Homework for tomorrow. Start to read the manual. Tomorrow we have lesson, I'm not sure, maybe it's 40, you know. So trading Fibonacci numbers, the A, B, C, D swing, and the rules. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the Fibonacci's. Fibonacci as a trading pattern has a statistically proven edge. I keep telling you this. Okay, statistically proven edge, the pattern. No, not on the. No, I'm talking about the daily chart, not the 15-minute chart. And there is noise, you know. There is. Okay, everybody. See you tomorrow at the same time. Until tomorrow, study the manual. If you are new to the show, everybody, the manual is for free. Send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com. Just send, oh boss, then send me the free manual. You know? Okay? And Olga, if I forget, Olga, please remember me on Saturday to talk to the guys, to the group, if we should have the crazy portfolio, the crazy portfolio, not the crazy, the lazy portfolio in December. Okay, everybody? Alright, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and read the manual as the boss. Never forget, you're the boss of your own account. That's the boss, signing off.